Are we live? We are live. Hello.
Happy Wednesday,
everybody. Happy Wednesday. You guys are watching new at Sideshow Live. This is our brand new live stream. We come to you every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific and noon Eastern because we can't be temple centric.
This side over here, we're on the east, right?
Yeah.
This is
That's
the
true.
east right here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And
Over
the west.
here?
Over here is the
West
west.
Coast.
West Coast.
Yeah, so we're like the map, like where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Greetings, John.
Okay, guys, for those of you who don't know all of my co-hosts, I'm Autumn. This is Chris Parada. Hello. You guys may know him in the Facebook groups as Bossy Boss Boss. If you don't know the Facebook groups, he's just Chris Parada, or Crispy, as we like to call him.
Crispy bacon.
Crispy.
Down here we have Chris Spearman.
Hi, guys.
You guys, if you've been watching our videos for a few years, you'll recognize Chris. He's been lots of unboxing videos and lots of different videos over the years.
Can I mention that Chris likes Star Wars? Because I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. We should have probably swapped, but look behind him.
I had no idea those were even there.
How did those get there? Yeah. And then over here, there we go. Over there, we've got Rob, our producer of this show, and you guys.
Hello, everybody.
Him.
Oh, I was waiting to Rob.
Yes, and Rob, if you want to pull up our agenda for the day. So today we're going to be going over what's going on today at Sideshow in terms of what live streams and giveaways and everything that's happening today. Then we're going to go over what's new on the site. We're going to go over a deal of the day. We're going to look at some photos from the collector community, discuss some pop culture headlines, and today, on every Wednesday, we're going to talk about This Week in Comics because it's New Comic Book Day today and every Wednesday. So I hear. Okay, and we are seeing you guys live in the chats. We are live on Facebook, in the Facebook group, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Periscope, aka Twitter.
Hey,
we see you.
Can we show a comment or no?
Yeah, you can.
Mike, we love you too, man.
Oh, it's like having friends with you at work, but not work friends. Also, the best part about it is you can mute us whenever you want, unlike your work friends. You can pause, mute, whatever you need. It's fine. You can just walk away.
But please
we'll give you ample reasons to in the next half hour.
I would like to formally apologize really quick, Autumn.
Yes.
I was a week ahead. I should have worn a Princess Week shirt. Oh, what happened to Autumn?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Can you hear me still?
We can still hear you.
Scared her off the stream.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to try this again.
Autumn's finally completed her immersion into the Sideshow family, and she's now the icon.
She is the logo.
Okay, hold on.
No, you're good. You're good. We can see you.
I understand, but my computer is suddenly telling me, we're going to quit this for you. Okay, I'm better now.
Sorry,
okay, you know what? Before things get too crazy, I'm going to pass it over to Crispy to let us know what's going on today at Sideshow.
Well, today at Sideshow, I was just referencing, I'm sort of a week ahead, right? Next week, Star Wars.
Oh, right.
With the May the 4th and all the stuff going on. This week is Princess Week. And so today at noon Pacific, we have a cobbled cosplay with Paul Ripp and Matt Wessel. That should be very interesting.
That's going to be quite a
putting my money on Paul. Sorry, Matt.
Those are always fun to watch.
He's scrappy and he wants it.
I think the latest Vegas odds have Paul leading, so we'll see. And then 4 o'clock Pacific, you have the Comics Hall, our weekly show with Amy and Paul, telling us all, and Rob, sorry, telling us all the amazing things happening in the world of comics. And then 5 o'clock, it's going to be that Sideshow. And that one is it has some people on there that are okay,
best.
But they do their best.
Yeah, Tina Turner wrote a song about it. It's simply the best.
I was going to ask if it was the Thunderdome's theme song.
That one too.
Or was it
Two host enter.
Simply the best? Question mark?
This is the best you can do, Sideshow?
Yeah, simply the best.
You guys, if you have not joined our Facebook group to come to our Friday shows, you really need to come because there's something to behold.
Yeah.
And during event weeks like right now, we do it every day. So we've been
every
doing
day
that
is Friday.
every day this week, and we'll do it every day next week because it's 2 events back to back. So you're welcome.
All right. So also today at Sideshow, right? Is this right? We're doing 4 giveaways?
Yeah, it's Princess Week.
Okay, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Chris is like,
Sorry, I'm
whoa.
gonna pause a moment because I am
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boss.
That's true.
Why are we doing so many
Whoa.
giveaways? Hold on a second.
It's fine. You
Anyway.
agreed to it. You just forgot. It's fine.
Okay. Siri, right? Siri?
Yeah,
Is it
Siri
Siri?
from Dark Horse.
I'm talking to you.
Stop.
From Dark Horse,
Siri, play
giveaway.
Macarena.
It's in the Atomic Misfits, and it's running until 11:59 p.m. Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to side.show
Right there.
/
Chris Spearman, catch it. Show him.
GWENTFORCIRI.
Wait,
I'm going to
Here it
pretend
comes,
I
here it
know what that
comes.
means.
There it is.
There you
Right
go.
there.
Go right there. Perfect.
Gwen for Siri.
And
You know, Rob, you could have
then-
really messed me up by just making it have a hay in there in some capacity, because then all my house would have gone crazy.
Yes.
Just insane. Okay. The next giveaway is this is a really cool piece, and
I
I've
like this
actually
one too.
had it in my cart. I haven't pulled the trigger because I need money for the small children in my house. But the Aladdin group hug figurine by Unesco. There's a giveaway in the Let Your Geek Side show group, I assume, right? Is it in the group? It's
Lawrence
running
is grand
until
boss.
11:59 Pacific, and the giveaway for the Aladdin group hug is side.show / friend like you. I
you
can
go,
say
there
that
you go.
eally.
Yeah.
Side.show / friend like you. Then we have a Wonder Woman Batman versus Superman premium format figure giveaway that's running through the 30th
Yep, all week.
at 11:59. Side.show / Battlefield Princess.
That's a cool short link name, Battlefield Princess.
Yeah,
Sure
Battlefield
is.
Princess. I bet you that's someone's nickname on like Twitter or something. Like that's probably pretty cool.
Probably,
Like, hopefully,
yeah.
it's,
Cool.
hopefully it's.
New
I
band name,
just
call it.
referenced it, and we're now in trouble.
There will be a new Facebook member applying for the groups later.
Yes.
And then the final one I have here is the Wonder Woman premium format Gleam giveaway that's running through the 30th.
Yes.
Also 11:59 Pacific, and that is side.show / Wonder Woman PF 21. Side.show / Wonder Woman PF 21.
Yes.
And that is what is happening at Sideshow.
Yeah, lots of giveaways
Today.
going on right now for Princess Week. Just so you guys know, Princess Week is happening all this week. Next week will be our week-long celebration of Star Wars, all things Star Wars, in honor of May the 4th and Revenge of the 5th. You guys don't want to miss that. It's pretty cool. Do we happen to have the short link for signing it to register for that? I know we didn't necessarily plan on that one, but that one's easy. It's just side.show / fanweek21. So just head over there to register. It's free, and there's all kinds of goodies that unlocks for you. So including, staying up to date on everything that's happening.
Just real quick.
Crispy
Just,
bacon.
can I tell a really quick 30-second story?
Yeah, go for
Locally,
it.
there's a town called Allentown.
Uh-huh.
They have a baseball team called the Iron Pigs. They are a subsidiary of the Phillies.
Okay.
They have a ham hock. What's the other one? They have meat race during an inning, and one of them is crispy bacon. So, I always cheer for
Can
them.
we rewind about 5 seconds? We want to rewind about 5 seconds. They have
Okay,
meat
all right.
race.
Yes,
Yeah.
they have people dressed
Wouldn't you-
in full
Oh,
costumes.
I needed more like
Okay,
animals. Like we don't refer to
Yeah.
animals as meat. That just seems cold.
Better context. Now that we know.
All right, people in really cool costumes,
Yeah,
and they sell shirts, and I should have worn that today, I guess.
crispy
Crispy
bacon.
bacon shirt. Anyway.
That's perfect.
Anyway, that's it for us. Sorry, I delayed my segment there. Go for it.
Okay. Now, okay. If you want to bring up our agenda, we covered what's going on today at Sideshow. Now I'm going to be covering what's happening on the site today. Brand new things that popped into stock today, and our featured deal. Okay. Our first thing that just came into stock, right, Rob? This is new in stock right now. Okay.
Yep.
The Wonder Woman number 750B Hall of Justice by J. Scott Campbell. Says, okay, ready? Sideshow presents Wonder Woman 750B Hall of Justice fine art print by fan favorite comic book cover artist J. Scott Campbell, featuring colors by Sabine Rich, originally created as a variant cover for the milestone issue Wonder Woman 750, 2019. Each Wonder Woman 750B Hall of Justice fine art print is hand-signed by J. Scott Campbell and features an embossed seal of authenticity.
Wait, hand-signed?
Yeah, hand-signed by
Wow.
J. Scott Campbell. I
That's
start
cool.
all over again. Just kidding.
No, don't.
I won't. It's a limited edition of 250 pieces, so this is now in stock. Go grab it. I'm also getting notified that the Facebook group feed has dropped out. Facebook has been doing updates to their Facebook groups for the last couple of days, and it means that their feeds are dropping. So if anybody was watching in the Facebook group, they can't hear me say this right now, but head on over to the Facebook page or our YouTube or anywhere else to go catch it. So, okay, then, hold on. Okay, so there's only 250 of those in stock, I said? Yes. Okay, so go grab it. That's a cool piece. Then now also, this guy gets it. I like the short link of this next one. Okay, Rick and Morty Polystone statue. This is our second Rick and Morty piece that we have had.
Awesome.
This is now in stock. This is a Polystone statue by Mondo. It's 12 inches tall and features everyone's favorite multiverse hopping duo. Designed by, okay, I can say this, Aaron Siebennaler. Nailed it first try. Sculpted by Tufan Caesar. Nailed it first try. And painted by Mara Ancheta. First try, nailed it. This statue lovingly brings the bonkers character design into vivid 3D. Oh, and it features, I didn't know this, features multiple interchangeable tentacles and hands. Nice. So I like, yes, you can change out the hands, but you can swap out the tentacles.
That's cool.
Which is cool. So this is available right now for $260 at side.show/thisguygetsit.
I have one of these on its way to me.
Oh, do you, Rob?
like,
That's awesome.
This
That's cool
guy
statue.
gets it?
This guy gets it?
This guy gets it? I love it. Okay, we have.
This
did
one's
I
awesome.
want to know who here grabbed? Apparently my mic is. I'm a little quiet. Okay, is
There
that
you go.
better?
You're better now. Yep,
Okay.
much better.
I want to know who grabbed the first piece that we put out, and if you have the first piece, would you also get this piece? I feel like you would because it's a whole different scene. But that's awesome. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, this is really cool. Okay,
This is something you want in your living room, essentially, for your guests to be like,
so.
what?
Just so you know what I'm about, guests here. Optimus
Right.
Prime Ninjoid by Sentinel. Look at that.
That's cool.
The Autobot Commander Optimus Prime is now a Nendroid from the latest movie in the live-action Transformer movie series, Bumblebee.
Cool.
This is a Nendroid of the Autobot leader Optimus Prime, fully articulated, which is really cool because those little guys aren't often. Usually they're just kind of...
Little hands around.
How
Very
big is
scattered.
this one? How big is this thing? Do we know?
It's about... It looks like from here to where the bottom of Chris Spearman's screen.
Okay.
It's about that big. So this is currently available right now, $56 plus tax and shipping on
4
side.
inches.
Oh, 400.
And it's articulated. That's really cool.
That's amazing. That's super.
Side
Something
that
to
show
put on
adorable
the desk.
Prime. I love it.
It's just so cute. I want to get one of these to put next to my other Optimus just because that's wonderful.
It's really cool. I love
I was
it.
referring to the next item, by the way, before. You can't.
Oh, were
skip
you?
this. So,
Oh,
Okay. This next one is okay. This is the featured deal. So this is the deal of the day. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, I
Okay,
think
yeah.
so. It's the last
yeah.
one.
All right. Featured deal is the Art
Don't yell.
of Mondo book. I have
That's
this
awesome.
book. It's an amazing book. It's by Inside Editions, The Art of Mondo. If you guys have ever been to a con and gone to the Mondo booth, they have incredible. That's how I was first introduced to them. Was at one of the San Diego cons, checking out their booth and their album covers. And this, yes, I have it too.
Chris has got
I
right
wish
there.
I had. Yes, let's show them some inside. Oh my gosh, what is? Oh,
so
look,
cool.
it's Iron Giant. Oh my
You have
gosh, they're.
it's Such
artwork
a cool
is
book.
amazing. It is such a cool book. So this was $75 right now.
Star Trek.
Oh, look at that. Right now it is only $40, you guys. $40. It's side.show/art of Mondo. This is an incredible
Oh, that's
Wow.
wonderful.
book. You guys need to grab it. If you guys have ever followed Mondo's art or, like I said, gone to the cons and seen their booths, you'll know how incredible and unique their art is. And this is an incredible book. So, yeah. Yeah, Pat Bowden says, Mondo posters are so nice. I have a bunch. I wish I could just
Ooh.
have them all. And this is a nice way to have them all.
Princess
Oh,
Suite.
look.
Oh wow.
It's for Princess Week. Look at that. Nice.
It's
Is
nice
there
to
any
see
Wonder
that
Woman?
in Chris's hands too, because I didn't
Yes.
know that book was that large.
Yeah,
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's really.
it's an incredible book.
I
It's an
actually
amazing.
have
This is a really good book.
an Indiana Jones print. If you could probably see it, see if I can rotate. I think that one right there. I think I got off Mondo. Right there.
Oh, yeah. Look at
Yeah.
that. Wait. Chris, did you see
Yeah.
that? That's Mondo. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, those are really cool. All right, so that was our featured deal of the day. What else? Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
incredible.
Oh,
Now I want to get my book out now and look at it today. That's
Oh, can we
taking
cancel the
taking
show?
a
I
sick,
just
yeah, I'm
just
taking a
wanted
sick
to-
day. All right, so that is what is new on Sideshow.com today. We're gonna go back to you, Chris. For Chris Parada, Mr. Crispy.
We got cool
for
pictures to show.
Yep,
Cool pictures.
cool
to show.
pictures.
Let's do it.
Yep. Now it's time for our collector community art gallery.
So speaking of Captain America that I just showed you in the book,
Mhm.
right? I think that's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rob, let's put this up on the screen. This is Cap and Winter Soldier, obviously. Submitted from Instagram by KMC 2019.
Great pose. Great pose.
Pretty,
Yeah.
great poses, great
Great
figures,
lighting.
the Hot Toys pieces. I got to say something. I'm not going to spoil anything. No spoilers. But Bucky, grew up, and Winter Soldier, love him now.
Yeah.
I didn't love him before. It's okay,
Yeah.
but now
same.
love. So
Absolutely
there's a
same.
super cool picture here submitted by KMC 2019, otherwise known as 2019.
yeah. Sometimes I appreciate these, just the more subtle posing in these, where people don't necessarily go for the over the top action moment, but just
Yeah.
very lifelike and realistic postures. And
Rob, that's funny you say that because I won a strike a pose with that concept.
there you go.
I'm sorry, did I
Oh,
have to bring
boy.
that up again? Anyway,
You're what's
let's-
known as a sore winner.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to battle it out with Chris because I also won. So we'll see.
Oh,
Yeah, chance there.
called out.
So next up, we have from Church of Sagan on
Shot.
IG, a really cool shot of the Tracy Tubera designed Wonder Woman from Unruly Industries.
Love it.
I think you can still buy this, right?
It's in
Yeah.
stock now. I think it's listed.
Yeah, it's a really cool piece. And just in case you haven't noticed, there's a WW for Wonder Woman in
the
there.
lasso, right?
In the
Yep.
lasso
Nice.
into the design. Very super cool.
Yeah, he does that with all
Um,
of his pieces. That's like his little signature Easter egg.
Yep.
Is all the,
Yeah.
Yep.
the laces, usually on the shoes.
I recently
the
got the
initials.
I recently got the Batman from this line, and it's got the BW on his laces.
Yep.
That-
Oh, cool.
These things are amazing in person. So
They
good.
really are cool.
They're bigger than you expect them to be too, because it's hard with the scale, but they're
If you
very
jump for
well
this
made
one,
quality pieces.
if you just do a search on sideshow.com for Tracy Tubera, probably
Mhm.
it'll come
Yeah.
right up.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can see the whole
Yeah,
collection.
it's the second listing. You just start typing Tracy.
Yeah.
You'll see the Superman, and then you'll see T'Challa and the other ones. I mean, these are in
Really
stock
cool.
and ready to go, and
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome.
Oh, JJ Joe just pointed out on YouTube, this is low stock remaining.
So
Yeah.
act
Catch
quickly.
it fast. Act
Cool,
fast.
grab it. It's really cool.
All right,
Yeah.
and the last one we have is a really cute Grogu picture from Cherry_K_Cherry on IG. And I don't, what is going on here? Is she disciplining him? Like, hey,
No,
don't.
she's holding the knob. She's holding the.
No, I know. Like, don't play with this knob, or what is?
She's giving it like she's pulling, like she just.
Yeah,
is
she's taking
giving
it down
to
the
him?
shelf. She's like, here you go.
Or she's saying, no, we don't know. It's hard to
She's
say.
keeping it out of reach.
Grogu looks like, happy-ish in this pose. So I'm going to say that it's not being not disciplinary. It's just a nice.
Or she took it away and he's like making a puppy dog eyes at her to like, come on.
Oh, that's
please.
true too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great
Great
story.
picture from Cherry_K_Cherry on IG. So those, if you at home would like to have your photos featured on our daily show, go to side.show/how-to-share. Side.show/how-to-share.
You've gotten so good at that, Chris.
Maybe you can get featured.
All backwards on my end.
Yep. Maybe pass Rob a few compliments because he's the one that decides.
Yeah,
which ones are
basically just
featured.
say how great Rob's green looks today.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Coordination hat. I mean, pretty stellar, Rob.
Absolutely.
Pretty stellar.
Real professional around here.
As my broken TV still sits here for 6 months.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Chris P. We're going to head on down to Chris S now, and he's going to share some of the pop culture headlines this week.
All right. So it looks like for the majority of the pop culture headlines, it's a lot of casting news. Nice. We'll start off Paper Girls casting. According to Deadline, Amazon has cast the 4 main leads in their upcoming adaptation of Paper Girls. Sophia Rosinski plays Matt Cole, the leader of the group and the first paperboy in Stony Stream, who isn't a boy. Cameron Jones plays Tiffany Quilkin, an encyclopedia of pop culture from a mixed-race family. Riley Lai Nellet will play Erin Tang, a girl caught between her Chinese roots and her all-American TV influences. And finally, we have Fina Straza plays KJ Bradman, one of the only Jewish girls in the neighborhood that won't let her forget it. That sounds pretty good.
Did anybody read Paper Girls, the comic series? It's really good. It's all in the neighborhood. They have. It starts off just like, hey, these girls have the paper route, but then there's like alien invasion and stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Okay.
It's really good. Yeah, it's
right.
really, really cool. It's a really cool series. It started a few years, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago it came out. And so I'm wondering, anybody here in the audience, did anybody read Paper Girls? I'm excited. Yes, there's Krista Golden.
Yeah,
she says, I love Paper Girls. Yeah, Larson read it. JJ Joe says but haven't read it. Read it. It's really cool. The art is incredible, Krista, for sure. And I'm super excited they're going to make a series out of it. I want to see what they do with this.
And I believe if anyone's interested in reading, I think there's at least one trade out already too. So
yeah.
Don't have to track down those issues.
Been out for a bit, so you can grab it and trade, I'm sure.
I wonder if it'll be in Ollie's, Rob. That's where I get my comics.
I know. You're being definitely East Coasty over there.
Okay, sorry.
We haven't discussed Wawa once, and that's impressive for 2 Pennsylvanians.
That's pretty good, actually. Except now you have.
And now you just yes.
It's been 0 days since the last discussion of Wawa.
Reference to Wawa.
You guys, if you haven't read Paper Girls, I highly recommend checking it out before the series starts because it's definitely something unique that I hadn't seen before. So it's worth reading. Okay. Paul Hernandez says you guys are being geocentric now. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
All right, what's next?
Next up, according to Deadline, actor Amir Chatta Patel has joined Disney Plus's upcoming Willow series. He'll be joining the cast of Warwick Davis, Ellie Bamber, Ruby Cruz, Tony Revolori, and Erin Kellyman.
Nice.
Erin Kellyman, wasn't she in Falcon Winter Soldier? I know she was in and she was also in Han Solo, Star Wars story. Yeah. I was wondering, wait a minute, is that who I think it is?
I'm excited for this series. Willow series. Right?
It's a long time in the making. I think a lot of people have been wanting a sequel for a while.
Anybody here watch the Willow, familiar with the movie, the original movie Willow?
It's been years. It's been years since I've seen it. I gotta watch it.
When Disney Plus launched, Autumn and I had a bet about Willow would trend on their trending menu, and I think I lost.
Who won that?
Lost
Wait, no, but who won that?
Oh, I lost it.
Yeah, but like, I won that bet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I
want to
lost
make
it,
sure that
yeah.
we're clear.
No,
That,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I did
I
win the
lost
bet.
it. You're right.
Yeah,
I did
and to
lose
be
it.
clear, I was not betting against it because I didn't love the original Willow
No,
movie.
basically,
I did.
Willow fans, Autumn doesn't like Willow. So,
And Autumn hates anybody who likes it. Is that what we're going? A little smear campaign?
Send your emails to.
Yeah, Willow was great. I just did not believe that it would trend. I didn't think there was enough
thought
of
it
an
would.
army of Willow fans that would make it trend.
I was so excited about it being available in a digital, non-physical media way,
Yeah,
on Disney Plus, that I was just I was excited,
Yeah.
and I really thought fandom, like, I totally mistook the
you have to be able to
demand
be
for
like,
Willow.
you know, to pull your own opinion out of it. Because, like, if all of a sudden it was gonna stream Buffy, I'd be so excited I couldn't even contain myself. But I would know for a fact that
Yeah.
would not trend. Like, I love it, but it doesn't mean it's gonna trend.
But I had not seen Willow once Disney Plus launched, right? That's when I watched Willow last. I hadn't seen Willow for 20, 25.
Forever, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited about the show. Anything Disney Plus is knocking it out of the park with these shows.
Oh my gosh,
So,
they really are.
They're coming out with some great stuff.
So it's like you guaranteed a success.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm so pumped for the show. Looks like a great cast.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. What's up? What's next?
All right, and now for our Game of Thrones fans, we HBO announced the cast for their upcoming Game of Thrones spin-off series, House of the Dragon. In a series of tweets, they revealed the cast during a table read. We got Rhys Ifans as Otto Hightower, Olivia Cook as Alicent Hightower, Matt Smith as Prince Daemon Targaryen.
Targaryen.
Yeah, Targaryen. Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Even I know that.
To be fair, I haven't watched
To
any
be
of the Game
fair.
of Thrones, so
But this
You're
No,
doing
Matt
an
Smith-
amazing job of pronouncing
Yeah.
these for never seeing
so,
it.
Yeah.
I will apologize in advance if I mess up the
Wasn't-
actors' names and the.
Wasn't
character
Matt
names.
Smith Prince Philip, by the way?
Yes, and he was also one of the doctors in Doctor Who.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good casting.
And then we have Patty
Oh, good luck.
Considine as King.
You can do it.
Targaryen.
Viserys Targaryen. There you go.
Viserys Targaryen. I just feel like you guys have given this to like test me on the names of the characters.
You're like, you know what? I think Spearman never watched Game of
Yeah,
Thrones. Let's
so,
give this to him. It'll be funny.
Essentially, like subtly calling me out because I've never seen the show.
Maybe next time watch the entire series.
Yeah,
Maybe next time the people that should be on the show should be huge fans too, because I gave up on it. So
I watched it through to the end because I'm a completist. If I start a show, I'm gonna finish it.
oh no way,
Yeah.
no way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Watched
So-
that show.
There are shows that I watched in the spirit of being a completionist that I was
oh
torture,
my
but I
gosh,
did it.
That is torture.
Uh-huh.
My roommates are big Game of Thrones fans. They were always trying to get me to watch it. So I'll have
Oh,
to.
you have- You're not done. Keep going.
So, all right. So
I just saw what's next. Go ahead.
we have
Give a couple more.
Toussaint as the sea snake.
Okay, that's a gimme. Okay,
And
what's
then-
next?
Okay.
Go.
Emma Darcy as Princess. Oh man, Rhaenyra Targaryen.
That's good.
Ah,
And then House of the Dragon will premiere on HBO Max in 2022.
Nice.
Cool.
Good
Hey,
job.
Thank you.
by the way, HBO Max
Wave.
is also killing it.
They are.
There's so much on there that I resisted getting it, and then you're like, whoa.
I
Yeah.
just subscribed to HBO Max because I wanted to watch Godzilla vs Kong.
Yeah.
And then Mortal Kombat. So I've been also watching a couple.
I don't
shows
think
on
you can say it
YouTube.
like that. I think you say Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
their
What's
DC
next,
lineup
Chris?
on there is wonderful as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
Harley,
yeah.
the Harley Quinn cartoon, all the movies. Oh, it's just been diving into all those animated series.
Awesome. We talked
Although
about this.
I would also like to thank Andrew, who gathers all of the pop culture headlines. Big thanks to shout out to Andrew for putting
Yeah.
those together for us.
And we copy off his work every day. So
Yes.
Not to
you, Andrew.
mention, by the way, if you like pop culture headlines and you like podcasting,
Mhm.
we have. Is that in there already? Am I?
We talked
jumping the
about
gun?
this at length yesterday, but if you weren't here yesterday, we were talking about how amazing it is.
Yeah.
Since 2017. Go ahead.
Yeah. And it's like 1,500 episodes, essentially. We've been doing this
gosh.
nonstop, 2-minute pop culture headlines every day of the year, 365 days a year.
Even holidays, Chris?
Even holidays. You'll
you have
find
to say
really
even holidays, autumn. Even holidays, Chris?
Even holidays, autumn.
Wow.
So you'll find some way back ones with me doing it from like Thanksgiving dinner. But ultimately, great podcast, like super fast. You can just hit up, any of your devices and just say, hey, give me these pop culture headlines, the podcast, and boom, you're up to date. And there's no celebrity gossip. It's all just stuff for us, like geeks, right? And I wish I had a short link to share about that.
David says he loves the show. He watches the pop culture headlines regularly, so this part's a little redundant.
Yep.
You know what? We'll let you know when we're going to do this part, and you can mute us, and then we'll put it back.
Yep. The only thing I got to say is I don't think enough people listen to it. Like, it's
they don't know
good.
that it's there necessarily.
They have no clue it's there. So tell your friends.
And Andrew puts the whole thing together himself. Like, he researches
Andrew's
it, he writes
amazing.
it, produces
There's a
it,
YouTube
puts
component.
It together.
You can do the YouTube video or the podcast. And just give 5 stars and stuff on podcast platforms to help us get more popular. Anyway.
Maybe if you watched our show, you'd know. But
what show is that again?
Never mind. All right. So that was our pop culture headlines. What's next? Let's look at the agenda. What's next? Oh, and now it's time for this week in comics because it's New Comic Book Wednesday. Rob, you want to tell us all about it?
I sure do. We got just a couple little news stories in the comic world that have come up recently. First off, Marvel announced 2 new entries for Free Comic Book Day. For those of you who don't know, Free Comic Book Day is a chance where you can go to your local comic book store and publishers will put out certain issues free of charge. You can just go there and pick them up. Nice. Usually intended as a way to kind of draw new people into their current storylines, but also as a way to introduce people that are up to date on their continuity, a chance to get a preview of upcoming events and things that might be coming down the pike. So Marvel announced Avengers and Hulk and Spider-Man and Venom, both created by Jason Aaron and Chip Zdarsky, with Ivan Kael and Greg Smallwood doing the art. So look for those 2. Free Comic Book Day this year is August 14th. It's usually in May. But
it's usually in May.
Yeah, I think they adjusted it just to allow more time for things to kind of cool off and with everything going on. So hopefully your local comic book store is open and let you shop. And if not, give them a call. Most of the time they'll pull them and let you pick up contactless if you feel better that way.
Yes, Chris P. from work. Yes.
Another thing I want to throw in there, Sideshow/store locator will find a comic book shop near you.
Oh, nice.
That carries Sideshow stuff as well.
I had no idea we had that.
There is one not too far from me, and it is.
We learned something today.
Sideshow/store locator.
Okay.
Always tempting when I go in that store.
But it's helpful because it's like a great little way to find your local comic book shop, and then they also sell Sideshow stuff there.
Nice.
So.
And if you haven't seen like a PF in person, a lot of those times,
oh my gosh,
it's it's a great chance to check out what premium formats look like in person if that store carries them, or any of the
support local businesses.
Yep.
Absolutely. And they Free Comic Book Day is usually the first Saturday in May, and that would sometimes land right on May the 4th. And then it would be like a mega event because it would be Free Comic Book Day and May the 4th all at the same time. Ultra Nerd Holiday, Nexus. So I'm wondering if it's just this year because of everything that's been going on that they moved it, and hopefully they move it back next year. We'll see.
I believe so. I believe that's the case. I think they just pushed it back a little bit, but
at
least it's still happening, and we'll get some free comic books out of the whole deal.
Yes.
All right, and then I have another news story about DC is launching a new superhero team, the United.
Is it me? Oh.
The United's going to be a team of superpowered intergalactic space beings.
Nice.
Supposed to be all new characters, whole new team. They're being introduced in Justice League 64, and that arc is going to be written by Brian Michael Bendis and Ram V. Ram V's been doing some really good stuff lately. So if you've liked any of the other things that they've produced, might as well jump in and see what the new DC team looks like. Art will be by Steve Poog and Sumit Kumar. Justice League 64 will be on shelves July 6th and is coming out with 2 covers, a David Marquez standard cover and a Jason Howard variant cover.
Gotta love the variants.
I'm a sucker for the variant covers
Me too.
every time. I can't resist.
That's really cool. How long has it been since we've had like an entire new
a whole new team like that?
Yeah.
It's been a while. So that's a pretty big.
Well, I mean, would you say decades or just years since it's been like a brand new team?
For a whole, I mean, it depends. They're saying that it's entirely new characters.
Yeah.
But you worry about kind of the Thunderbolt thing where they said it was new characters, but it was really like just old characters with new names, new costumes. Yeah. Some swapped out accessories, but they're saying whole new team, all new characters.
Cool.
So awesome. Yeah, I have to check it out and see what it's all about. And that's all my comic book news.
Paul Hernandez from the Comics Hall with Amy and Paul is over in YouTube right now, and he says it's been like 5 years or so. But I want to know, is that really has it been 5 years since we've had an entirely new team? We'll find. We'll have to look into that and find out.
On today's episode of the Comics Hall, I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about this.
Yeah,
I assume.
Yeah.
Which also is a podcast, by the way.
And where can you catch that podcast, Chris?
Anywhere you get popular podcasts.
Cool.
Wherever.
What if somebody is new to podcasts and doesn't know where to catch podcasts?
Apple. Go to Apple Podcasts. Okay. I don't know. You're Autumn? I don't know what you're referring to. Just say it.
I'm just saying. Tell people where to find podcasts if they don't know. I think you can. There's an app on Apple. There's also
Spotify has podcasts.
Spotify has them.
Yep.
There's a few different places.
Yeah. There's things that there's apps available in the app stores that let you.
But what if people don't have iPhones?
No, in any app store.
Oh, okay. There's going to be a podcast app, and you can just pull them in there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is going way over my head with the technical details.
Sean Martin wants to know, what's a podcast? Back it up even further. Chris, go ahead.
A podcast is when, I think it was 1999, when folks waited in line for the Phantom Menace, and they wanted to talk a lot about pod racing. And then they just recorded it and put it out amongst their friends with what we used to call cassette tapes.
Okay.
And then we put them into, like, you would take one with two cassette tapes, and then like you'd record on one, and then you pass it around to friends.
And it'd be like a cassette tape reel to reel, like the reel would go out of one cassette tape and into the other.
And then you talk about pod racing.
That's amazing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
That's what a
Thank you so much.
podcast was back in 1999.
So I'm going to throw it back to Rob now to finish his segment.
He's done.
He's not done.
The only thing I didn't know if anyone else had any comic books they were currently reading that they would like to discuss.
I do.
What are you reading?
I'm reading Pride and Prejudice as a comic book. And it's amazing. Yes.
That's pretty funny.
The covers all look like oh gosh, I'll have to grab the cover and share that maybe in tonight's the daily wrap up on that Sideshow show. I forget who published it, but they did all these Jane Austen comics. They did Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Emma as comic books, and all the covers of the Pride and Prejudice look like, fashion magazine covers.
That's
and
cool.
with juicy gossip and everything. They're
but
really
does Mr. Darcy walk out of the water in this comic?
No spoilers. I'm not going to just tell you. When you read this, you'll be spoiled. Because I assume you'll all go read this now.
Is it accurate to the novels then, or is it?
See? Oh yeah, everyone's thinking the same. Everyone's thinking the same.
No, it's really cool. Yeah, Lauren is here. She says, "I have that. It's great. They did Emma also. It's Marvel. Thank you. I forgot. It is Marvel. Yes, Adriana also backed that up. It's really cool. So yeah, that's what I'm reading right now.
I'm still reading these. Well, I finished it up, but I'm rereading it. Die.
Nice.
Is so good.
That sounds fun.
It is. It's almost like that old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon where a group of friends get pulled into a a real role-playing universe.
Oh, cool.
But the consequences of what happens in that universe are way darker and grittier, and they leave it like I want to say 12 roughly or so, and they leave into this universe, and they're gone for 5 years, and then they just pop back into the real world, and they have to deal with the fact that they've lost 5 years.
Oh wow!
Some of them have, there's a character that's lost an arm while they were over there.
So it's not all fun and games.
It's not all fun and games, and now they're all in their 30s, and they're getting pulled back into that world.
Wow!
And now they've all established lives, and it's so good, so well written, and the art is beautiful.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna check. Okay, out in the chats, we've got, let's see, reading Ruby by X Justice League crossover, and I'm loving it.
Ooh.
Ruby, like the series W, it's RWBY, which was on Rooster Teeth, I believe it was. It had Ruby. The Darth Vader series, Anthony is reading. Augie85 over on YouTube is reading Thor, Beta Ray Bill, crossover, Maestro, KIB, and many more. He's reading a lot of comics. Cool. Do you watch the comic haul with Amy and Paul? That's today,
Yep. There's even a group.
There's even a group now. That's right. Do we have a link to that group?
We
have a brand new group for the comics haul and for comic book collectors.
Yeah.
Comics fans, comic collectors. If something that you just want to are you interested in getting into comics and want to know where to start, it's a really cool new Facebook group we have. We have approximately 150 Facebook groups now, I think. Between 150
By the way, Paul
and
says
200.
everyone should be reading the Department of Truth.
Interesting.
So that sounds like it's a
Truth.
pretty highly recommended
X-Files-esque sort of
for
series.
all the conspiracy theory shoddies, as he said. Oh my gosh, look at the time. All right, we got to wrap things up.
Oh no.
But yeah, the link was dropped. Paul dropped it. Side.show/yourLCS, like local comic book store, but it's local comic society.
Nice.
So go check that out. Side.show/yourLCS. Come check it out. Talk about comics with us. All right, guys. We did a lot today. We covered quite a bit. So we're going to be back here again tomorrow and the day after that and every Monday through Friday after that. And we'll be bringing you all the news and definitely the pop culture headlines, except for that one guy who doesn't want to see it. So we'll let you know. Yeah, we'll give you a warning before we start talking about them. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris Peace. Thank you, Chris S. Thank you, Rob. We will catch you guys tomorrow. And we've got a whole bunch of fun stuff coming up for you today. So stay tuned. And don't forget to let your geek side show.